Okay, now you need your paper and pencil. And I'm going to suggest that you have at least one writer. You could have a couple of writers in your group. And number from 1 to 20. I've got 20 questions for you. Okay, ready for the first one? I've got a few questions for you about each generation, lots about generations Y and Z. Increased life expectancy has made the matures generation, now remember they're probably your great-grandparents' age, more likely to A, enjoy hobbies, B, work part-time, C, help pay for grandkids' college, D, travel, E, volunteer, or F, all of the above. What do you think? And you can discuss it in your group. Okay, jot down your answer. And question number 2, true or false, the matures generation is highly likely to donate money for college scholarships. We've got some new information about this here in Nebraska. Everybody have an answer? Okay, I'm going to ask you to pledge to not change your answers. And usually if you have 2 or 3 people on a piece of paper, that keeps everybody just right on track. What do you have for number 1? F, and that's correct. It is all of the above. Matures generation is far more involved in the community than that age group has ever been before. And so what do you think about number 2? True or false, they're likely to donate to scholarships? True, true. So be very nice to them. Couple of things about the matures generation, and just keep your list going. They kind of grew up through World War I, and so they remember when the assembly line was introduced. All of the things that were created before that were made one by one. So imagine the first assembly line when somebody finally said, okay, everybody's going to put some parts together and we're going to assemble cars, in that case, on an assembly line. They had personal knowledge of all kinds of health crises like Spanish flu and TB and polio and AIDS. The real Titanic sinks in their early lifetime, not the one where people are singing on the deck. Roaring 20s, and so flapper girls and kind of wild dancing. If any of you in 4-H, any of you involved in 4-H? Okay. Well, one of the things that happened during the matures generation time was the 4-leaf clover was adopted as the 4-H slogan, and it actually used to be just 3 leaves, and they added the 4th one. And the 4th one now stands for what? Health. It used to stand for hustle. And so think about how the word hustle has changed over the years. We probably wouldn't want that to be the 4th one today necessarily. Oh, head, heart, hands, and hustle. Thinking about foods for this generation that they saw at the very beginning, how many of you have ever sipped a soda at a soda fountain? Okay, okay. Eaten Jell-O or savored a Lifesaver? Okay. Have you ever had instant coffee? It's really bad, but it was the kind of the first one of the first coffees. Worked a crossword puzzle. Imagine life before crossword puzzles. Have you ridden in a Ford car or flown in a plane? Okay, well those all happened during their lifetime. And so if you're involved in harvest right now, here's kind of what it looked like in their lifetime. Here's much more what it, well, not today. In most of our fields, they're a little muddy, but hopefully we'll be able to get back in the field.